Hello, this is Vera Sanchez, author, and today I'm going to talk about how to write your book in a couple days. And I know some of you are thinking it can't be possible, but I'm going to show you some steps so that you can crank it out in a couple days, and so you won't call me a liar, because I've done it before. So here are some of the methods that I've used in my past 2 books. So the first thing you need is a peace of mind, which means no distractions, which means you gotta get away. So for me, when I wrote my second book, I went away. I live in San Diego, California, and I drove my happy ass to Borrego Springs, which was 2.5 hours away in the dark, going through mountains and coyotes and cactuses. Almost killed myself, but that's okay, driving. But that's okay because I made it safely. And so I went into my boyfriend's father's home all by myself, where I wrote, and I had absolutely no distractions. I didn't have to worry about laundry or cooking or work or if the dogs fed, basic things like that. So when I went there, I had a peace of mind. So you need to go to a place, and I'm not saying you just got to go to Borrego Springs. I'm saying go where you're going to feel comfortable and have that relaxation. Some people may go to a park, some may go to a laundromat, some may go to the water, the ocean, but go wherever you're going to have that peace of mind. The second thing that I've done is when I set up my table, I have positive things around me. So I have birthday cards. You know, one was from my dad with a Buddha. And as you can see here, he got my birthday wrong again for the 2nd year in a row. But that's okay because I like it and it brings me that comfort. And you can also have different cards. I had a lot of cards of people wishing me well when I wrote my first book. I also have pictures of my dog. So you can have pictures of loved ones or pets just to bring you that positive energy, and you're gonna feel happy when you look at it. Another thing that I have is I have positive books. So I have like The Secret and The Power that give me that inspiration to move forward. I also had my first book there, Prison Letters, that I had in order to make it another pleasant experience as I wrote my second book. So anything that will bring you joy and happy, surround yourself by it. And the second thing that I have, and this is optional, were oils. And the reason I had oils is because when I put them on and I smell, it gives me that relaxation and that peace of mind that I'm looking for. And so, like I said, that one's optional. I didn't do it for my first book, but I did it for my second book, and it helped tremendously. So definitely these steps are essential in order for you to finish your book in a couple days. Now, the other thing that I did, and you need to do as well too, is you need to eat. And I'm not talking about McDonald's, Burger King, your burgers, your fries, but you do need to eat while you are writing. And you need to eat healthy foods, fruits, vegetables, a lot of nuts, a lot of water, no soda. A lot of water. You could even do some healthy fruit drinks or vegetable drinks in order to feed your brain, because you will get tired. This is a physical activity. Writing is physical. A lot of people forget that. And actually, a lot of people don't write. A lot of people do want their book, you know, told, and they want to share their book. According to the New York Times, 80% of people want to write a book, but most of them don't because they don't want to do the physical part to it. And here's where I want to help you get your book out in a couple days so you can go about your merry way. So like I said, healthy fruits, water, and you could even take vitamins. Vitamins are optional. I took them for my second book, but I didn't take them for my first book. So those were also options, but definitely lots and lots of water and healthy fruits. You may have to pee a lot, but that's fine. You know, you're feeding your brain. Now, the next thing I did is I went to Target and I purchased this board right here with a bunch of long lineless paper, and it's blank. And the reason I did that is because, you know, with normal paper, it's small, it's limited, they have lines, so lines limit us as writers. So what I did is I purchased these papers, and it was only $4 at Target, and you write long ways And then that way you don't limit yourself. And you also write with ballpoint pens. So you want to write with something that is easy to grab, and so your writing will flow across the paper. Now I have a Sharpie, and I went through 2 Sharpies a day. With my ballpoint pens, there were a couple bucks for 2 each in a pack at Target as well too. I feel like I'm becoming a Target spokesperson, and that's totally not the intention here. But like I said, you could get them anywhere. You can, I'm not gonna say Walmart because I don't, support them. But you get them wherever you want to. Another thing that I did is that I timed myself. I timed myself every 15 minutes. And I had my phone with me. And what I did is after every 15 minutes, I did a word count. So I'm not really good at math, so I had a calculator with me on my phone. And what I did is I took the average looking line, counted how many words were in that line, and then multiplied that by how many lines I wrote. So one example would be, okay, here I have 14 words in one line. I have a total of 27 lines. So 14 times 27 gave me 378 words that I wrote for that 15 minutes. Now, what I also did is I tracked myself every 15 minutes where I put it on a separate sheet of paper. Okay, for this 15 minutes, I had this amount of words and this amount of words, where my peak was 510. And I actually, I'm a pretty slow writer. So usually 400 to 500 should be like an average. But then I had my lowest, which was 322, which is okay. But I can see myself where my pace isn't up to date. And I was like, okay, I need to bring up my pace. So I timed myself every 15 minutes. And after every 15 minutes, I drew a line where the 15 minutes stopped and counted that. And then I just continued on underneath that line. So that's what I did. So, the lineless paper, a fine ballpoint pen. Don't worry about handwriting. Mine's chicken scratch, but hey, you know what? I got it done. And in the couple days, I wrote 18,000 words. And the final thing is, the best time to write is when you wake up early in the morning, or if you wake up from a nap, because the left side of the brain is not awake yet and it doesn't interfere with the right side yet. So as a recap, remember these following things. 1, peace of mind. 2, positive energy and good feelings, and including oils. 3, healthy foods, water, and vitamins. 4, lineless long paper and ballpoint pens. 5, time yourself every 15 minutes and keep track of your pace for the entire time that you're writing. And last, do it when you wake up in the morning or after a nap. So those are some of the steps that you can take in order to write your book in the next couple days. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message through my website, verasanchez.com. Thank you. Have a great day.